Hey, this is David Miller with the Miller Group of Keller Williams Realty. I'm here to help you get real estate smart. All right, the new real estate stats just came out and things are changing. So hang tight and listen up. Before I share the stats with you, do me a favor. We have this new YouTube page and it has a lot of great information about the lifestyle within Metro Orlando. You have our Thursday restaurant reviews that Amory and I do. We have the Model Mondays that Haley does. We have a lot of new things on there that we're adding. So it's a new page. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the third quarter. So just go to the website below and click on that or click on the QR code and please subscribe to our page. All right, let's start on the real estate stats. You know me, I like to start with inventory. So let's take a look at inventory. Inventory actually went down 1% versus May. That's a head scratcher. We're in the middle of the busy season. You would think it would go up, but it actually went down. We haven't had inventory drop in Metro Orlando since December. Okay, now that always drops in December. People take their houses off the market. So why is inventory dropping? Okay, let's take a look at new listings. New listings are down about 7 to 8% versus May and versus last year. So that has something to do with it. Let's look at closings. Maybe there's a lot of closings. No, closings are down 2 to 3% versus May and versus last year. So what's going on here? So I'm going to introduce a new term to you. It's called delistings. What the heck does that mean? Well, if you watch soccer and somebody steals the ball from them on a nice tackle, they say that person was depossessed. I hate that term, by the way. So what does it mean in real estate? So delisting are sellers that have their house on the market, and rather than reducing the price, they decide to take their house off of the market. And they're either waiting for a better time to put it on, or they just don't want to sell their house anymore. These are typically sellers that are just trying to get a price, and they don't have to move. You know, they don't have to relocate. They don't have to downsize away from the stairs. So nationally, Realtor.com shows that 47% higher delisting is taking place versus the same time last year. So with the delisting, that has allowed the inventory for the first time since December to go down. Hey, real quick, I'm just gonna butt in here. If you're thinking about selling your house and you're wanting to know the top 3 things I would recommend that you do, and this is what I tell my clients when we list their house, click on the link below. We're gonna send it to you at no charge, the PDF version of it, so you can take a look at it. Just click below. So how is this affecting pricing? Well, for the second consecutive month, pricing hasn't changed. The average median price is $390,000. It's been that way for 2 months. So remember, we were bouncing up and down. This is our second month where it's sort of just staying stagnant. So is it gonna go down next month? Is it gonna go up, or is it gonna stay the same? Time will tell. The time will tell. Now, this is what's happening in the market, and this is what I'm seeing. Whenever the market starts to change, especially when you go from a very strong seller's market and you start tippy-toeing into a buyer's market, the sellers are the last to know. What do I mean by that? Well, sellers always feel that their house is worth more than what it's worth. I think my house is worth more than what it's worth. But especially when the market starts to turn, they still think that we're in a seller's market when we're really not. So they're not pricing it right from the very beginning. Now, the buyers, on the other hand, who have never had this much leverage since 2011, think they have all this leverage, and they're coming in, hey, we want to buy this for so much less than what your house is listed for. So there's this huge gap right here. The people that don't have to sell are dropping out, okay? And then what's happening is after the buyers lose a couple deals, then they realize I got to come in with a better offer. And then there are some transactions that are taking place. Matter of fact, this month in June, we have over 6 properties that we are closing and 4 of them are on the seller side and 2 of them on the buyer side. So there's still buyers and sellers in the marketplace. However, as a seller, you have to price your house right. That doesn't mean give it away, but you have to price your house right. And from a buyer perspective, yeah, there's a lot more houses to look at. You finally have some leverage, but I'm telling you, if a house is priced right and in top showing condition, it's gonna have multiple offers and it's gonna sell very quickly. So if you're thinking about buying or selling, make sure you partner with an experienced agent that can give you a good strategy session on how you can either sell your house or how you can find a house in today's market. If you don't have one, give us a call. We'd be glad to help you out. Hope that you are now real estate smart.